This video is dedicated to my daughter Luna Skyward. We love you. Luna, for when you're watching this when you're older, we love you so much, and I'm very proud of you, and we're really happy we brought you into this world. Welcome to the strange world, Luna. By the time you're watching this, you won't be a baby no more, and I'm enjoying every last second I can with you as a baby right now. You're the best thing that's ever happened to us. You're the best thing ever. A note to your future self, you're always gonna be mommy's little baby girl. Luna, I wouldn't change this for the world. I have been living for this moment to be your mom. Thank you for making me a mother. This is going to be a birth vlog of Luna Skyward. Say hi, Luna. I wanted to film everything, but they told us that we couldn't take videos of me actually giving birth and in labor and all that. Even though they said we could take pictures, but I wasn't the one holding the camera, or else I would have low-key taken videos, but that's just me. Next time I want to make sure people take videos and pretend they're just taking pictures, so that way I can still get my birth vlog like I wanted with this one. I did get what I could. I'm really sorry I couldn't film everything. I really wanted to. I ended up getting induced at 39 weeks. I went in November 21st at 12 o'clock in the morning on the dot. Luna Sky was born November 21st, 2022 at 11:35 p.m. We had complications. It was 20 hours of labor and 2 hours of pushing, and she had fluid in her lungs when she came out, and she was blue from lack of oxygen because she was stuck in my birth canal for so long. It was a long 20 hours. I ended up getting on a birth ball for a little bit to help the contractions come in, because they were waiting to give me the epidural till I was in like a lot of pain. So I was in labor for a long time before I actually got the epidural. So about like 6-7 hours before I actually had to end up pushing. I forgot to eat right before I came in, so I went a little over a day without eating, and that really sucked. I had to wait for the epidural to wear off in order to actually be able to eat and hold down food. The epidural honestly did not hurt as bad as everybody made it out to be. The biggest part that hurt about the epidural was you feel the tube being slid into your back a little bit, but other than that, like, they numb the spot they give you the shot. You don't feel the needle at all. Like, I didn't know I got the epidural in until I started feeling the tube being put in. So it's the only part you feel, and it's not as painful as you would honestly think, as people make it out to be. They make it out to be like really big deal. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. The most painful part was them digging the placenta out. They were digging my placenta out for like a little over 30 minutes. They ended up bringing another doctor in to make sure that they got it all out. They brought an ultrasound in to check everything. My best friend and boyfriend cut the umbilical cord together. So my best friend cried when she found out that he was gonna let her cut the cord. She didn't end up cutting it all the way, so he cut it the rest of the way. Now, one thing I did not know about labor and delivery, they got to push and massage on your stomach every 15 minutes for hours after you give birth, and that is really painful. That's one of the most painful parts too. I honestly didn't scream at all until the very last push. I mean, I was pushing for 2 hours. It was very hard. Very hard. I pushed so hard the next morning I woke up and my face was swollen almost shut. It was ridiculous. It took everything I had just to push her out. Every push that I pushed out, she kept trying to wiggle her way back in. So it was a really rough delivery. She did end up spending 4 days in the NICU because of her lack of oxygen and the fluid in her lungs. They had her on IV. They thought she may have had a infection, so they ended up treating her with antibiotics through her IV just to be safe. She didn't have an infection, but they wanted to get ahead of it just in case. So she got 2 doses of antibiotics, and then they took her off the IV, and once they weaned her off, after a while, she was able to come spend the last night in the room with me. Now, she was only on oxygen for a day. The next day, they had her off the oxygen already, and she was doing great. They didn't have to put her back on it at all, and I was really proud of my little fighter. They ended up discharging me after 3 days, and they ended up actually letting me stay another night with her until she got discharged the next day on Thanksgiving. Actually, we got to come home just in time for Thanksgiving dinner. But yeah, they let me stay in my room until she got to come home because they weren't that busy at all. I honestly was terrified with her being in a NICU. I was so anxious the whole time. I was just worried about her and wanted her to be able to come home, and I'm really happy she is. She's very healthy now. Now we are pushing 2.5 weeks old, Sorry it's taken me so long to get to this video. I've been busy trying to adjust being a mom. I've been home by myself. December 6, 2022, Luna lost her umbilical cord. I had an amazing delivery team in the room with me. I couldn't have picked any better people to be in there with me, supporting me through all of this. So thank you all, and I love you so, so, so much. And so does Luna. So I was editing this video and realized I forgot to mention something, so I'm going to add that right here. Her birth weight was 7.75 ounces and she was 20 inches long. Also, I forgot to mention a couple funny moments that I had in the delivery room while I was in labor. So while I was in the delivery room and pushing, and it was right towards the end where Luna started coming out, my mom's at the end watching, sitting behind the doctor going, oh my god, I see her head. And I'm like, pulling these handlebars, like trying to get her out, and I didn't scream until the very last push. On that last push, when they made me holler like a motherfucker, the first thing that Jake says to me after she's out, he goes, good job, baby, you only screamed in the last push, you're a badass bitch. And I'm just so out of breath. I'm like not processing everything like fast enough. The next thing I know, she's on my chest, and it was just the best moment ever in my life. I didn't get to hold her for that long because of her lack of oxygen. When she came out, they took her straight to the NICU, but I am very thankful I got to hold her before they took her down to the NICU. So now I'm about to show the clips I did get for this vlog, so let's get to it. Yeah. Is Daddy excited?
You're the father. I'm Daddy though.
I'm gonna be a daddy. Yay!
Just got the epidural.
They moving them all.
You're gonna go in circles.
Such a good daddy. All right, you need some music to that ball? Need some music with that ball? Right. Oh, but nothing works right anymore.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, she's thinking about cheeseburger.
You better have that cheeseburger ready when she has this baby. You better go get that.
You're 1 day and not eating. Like mine 3 days and not eating last week.
Right.
If not worse.
Right.
You got something like this.
I don't do it. She won't do it.
She's a swinger.
Yeah. I'm not stopping either. I ain't taking a punch for this.
You're on your own. I'm gonna be a daddy.
Luna gets to come home tomorrow. Alrighty, that is it. Stay tuned for more vlogs and more Luna. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Bad bitch, and she do what I say so. 2 big 40s and a big ass Draco.